Hey everyone, Andrew, day 2 Dryden, recording here with Mark, Coco, Klusa. We're here at Grand Prix Minneapolis. We're in beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're here to play limited, sealed, core set 19. We're gonna open up some 6 sealed pools, but first we gotta get some coffee. That's job 1. Here we are, we've got our coffee. Woo. Mark's here, sleeving up our cards. Excited, Mark? What's your number 1 open this morning? What's the one card you want to see more than anything else?
Nickel Bolas.
Nickel Bolas?
Dragon.
Just because that way it's at least value and good at hand? No?
It just wins this game by itself. It's like a freaking 4-for-1.
Okay, so Bolas is the number 1 open. What's number 2? Give me your top 3 picks. Give me your 2 and 3.
Top 3 cards I'm going to open.
Yeah. Expedition Scalding Tarn.
No. Nickel Bolas, Johnny, and
Chaos Wand?
Chaos Wand is good.
Transmogrifying Wand?
I like Chaos Wand better, actually.
I think so too. Alright, so we'll say Chaos Wand just because it's colorless. You can play it no matter what. Alright, sweet. So there's our top 3 picks. We're going to open none of them because we've now set it on camera. But it's gonna be great. This GP is small, like, I don't know, maybe it's gonna get bigger, but only having been to constructed GPs before, I'm really surprised at how much smaller these are. So I don't know, we'll see how that makes a difference long term. Anyway, woo! We're gonna get ready to open our pools. Okay, so my seal, hey, I'm here with Corey, and I forget your name, I'm sorry. Do you want to be on the video?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, your name's Corey too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that, okay. Corey from Winnipeg, and Andrew. So my sealed pool was okay, had playables in like 3 or 4 colors, no real big bombs, so that kind of sucked. But, and then I didn't build it properly, I don't think. I went Mardu, black, red, splash, white, for like Angel of the Dawn and stuff, which is okay, but I should have ended up going blue, green, splash, white. My fixing was good, I had the black, green dual land and the white, green dual land, so it would have made my mana way better, but whatever. Lost round 1, got the mulligan to 5 game 2, didn't play, made a couple misplays game 1, so it was pretty brutal, but whatever. We'll fight through, we're gonna get there. And Corey, how'd your round 1 go? Well, or what are you playing? What are you playing too?
Blue black, just kind of like basically the same deck I've been drafting all week. Just like I have like Wind Reader Sphinx at the top, Rising Scholar. The deck's basically like a B+. If it had like another like divination or a sift, I think it would be pretty, like, probably an 8.
Okay, like good. Any big bombs? Like the Sphinx, Robbie.
I got the Sphinxes. I got like decent removal. Acid Scatters. I had to play a couple cancels because I'm not like super heavy on removal.
That's okay. Cancel's okay. Like it's a really good answer, right, to basically everything. So that's okay.
The deck seems pretty solid.
Nice. And how'd round 1 go?
I had a bye.
Oh right.
So.
And so did you win?
I did.
Oh nice. Okay. Versus the empty chair.
Yeah.
I had a game against the empty chair last week on John's channel. Well, I also won. So they're hurting. They're in the losers bracket mostly. But yeah. Okay. Did you want to talk about your deck or no?
Not really.
No, okay, all right. Just one Corey for you today. Mark's playing game 1 right now. He's just over here. Where is he? Right there. So he's going to game 3. He's got a really good green-blue deck that he's put together. Really strong. He's like, oh, I don't know if it's okay. He's got like 2 Dreadmaws. He's got like Vivian's. What's that card? The thing that looks at top set. Vivian's Invocation. So it's just whatever. Anyway, having fun at GP Mini, and hopefully we do better the rest of the way, and we'll find out what happens to Mark here. All right, we're 2-1. Sorry, 1-1. We didn't miss a round. We're 1-1. Kind of felt like I played against the same opponent my round 1 opponent played against. My opponent in round 2 mulligan to 4 game 1. Didn't really do much. And then game 2, I sideboarded my green cards in like I should have done. Like I should have just built my deck originally. And their like 1/3 flyers were real bad against my 2/2 Death Touchers and my 4/2 Vigilance or 4/2 Menace creatures and things like that. They had a couple good cards like Angel of the Dawn and stuff, but I had removal spells. Every time they sort of played a semi-decent threat or a creature that might sort of start to stabilize, I just top decked a removal spell. So it was pretty good draws, pretty good luck on my part. So can't complain too much, and hopefully we keep this going now. Hopefully this is the streak that we start to hit for today. We make day 2 in this new format. Okay, I've cooled off a bit. a little bit less angry than I was. Mark, however, just had a pretty sweet match just had a pretty awesome match in round 3. I went to game 3. I thought you were totally dead. Guy drops a, well, go ahead, what happened at the end of game 3? Or you can talk about game 2 if you want.
Well, game 2, I was like, I had probably drawn at least 10 cards on him. With like Seeker and Swifts and...
Sure.
Just like all my like druids that just like get lands out of my deck.
Right, yeah.
I was like, I had him down to like 8 with like Colossimals out, but he was able to bond one of my Colossals so he can attack.
Luminous Bonds, okay, yeah.
And then I attacked into him, hopefully trying to get lethal. And then he played a 7/7 Esper Drake, flashed it in.
Esper Drake,
killed my
it's a good
Colossal
name.
Drake.
Right.
Oh, Colossal.
I knew what you meant.
And then
the Esper Drake killed the Colossal Drake moth.
Attacked me twice with it to kill me when I thought I couldn't lose. Because I was like going to top deck a...
Rabbit Bite?
No, the...
Banefire.
Banefire,
yeah. Right, splashing Banefire,
I was eventually going to draw it because I saw it in my deck and I knew it was close to the top again because I keep going through my deck.
Right, of course.
And then...
eventually you put enough cards in the bottom, they'll get back to the top.
And I lost that game and I was like, I just couldn't believe I lost that game. And then game 3, I was super behind. I got screwed on 2 mana for 2 turns with like 2 of my 3 mana druid guys that get lands.
Oh yeah.
So I just needed 1 land to be able to start getting lands into play.
Okay.
So I was like 2 turns behind, and he ended up getting me down with like a couple weenie flyers to like 12.
Right.
And
he's at like 23 or something, right?
Again. Yeah, he's at 23.
Right. So yeah, you're losing the life race.
And so he plays this, or I guess he had mana up, and I attacked with Fine Mare into 7/7 Esper Drake mana.
Esper Drake, yeah.
And he doesn't play it because I guess he assumed I had a kill spell or some kind.
Okay.
But he blocked.
Well, it can't.
He took 5 down to 18.
It can't block. It can't be blocked by black creatures.
Oh right, I totally forgot about that.
That's why he didn't cast it. Okay.
Anyways,
we're learning.
So he plays it at the end of turn. I'm like, wow, I'm at 12. So he's gonna kill me in 2 turns. And so I had a spider out, the 2/4 spider.
Yeah, giant spider, yeah.
But I could, there's a card in my deck called Sleep that I was like, if I top deck this is the only card that's gonna get me out of this game. So I take the first hit of 7.
Yeah.
I go to 5.
Yeah.
And I top deck Sleep. You're like, oh my god. Like, I have a chance because he had played 2 more creatures like that turn after he attacked with 7.
So he's got this big wall up, and he's just gonna smack you in the air. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm like, well, I was gonna die to this Esper Drake, so I was like, top deck Sleep, play Sleep. He can't, even if he gets the Hexproof, he cannot tap.
Right.
And so I have a couple 1/1s out, a 2/4 spider, and a 5/3 Vine Mare. So I was able to attack him after playing Sleep. I was able to attack him for 10.
Yeah.
And then play a 4/4 Hydra.
Put him down
to 8.
Yeah.
Pass turn. He plays 2 1/3 blockers.
Yeah,
where he will live if I don't hit a kill spell.
Right.
And so I draw. I luckily hit the Rapid Bite. But I cast, I have a million mana, so I cast Sleep anyway. Hit a second Rapid Bite for funds.
Sift.
Sift.
Yeah, so you get the second Rapid Bite. So just, 2 creatures, eh? That's pretty good. How about 2 removal spells and attack for lethal? So that's pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty awesome to see, because when that, what are we calling it? Esper Drake. When the Esper Drake came down, I was like, Mark's got no chance in this. Like, it's really unfortunate to lose this game. That's too bad. But, so yeah, so all right. So good feeling. Good feels. We got rid of some of the bad mojo. Trying to not get too salty at my own mistakes.
You're gonna go 5-0. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go 5-0. That's what's gonna happen, and it's on video now. So if you're seeing this video, it means either John posted it anyway, or I went 5-0. Beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Absolutely.
Day 1 of the GP, all finished. We're gonna go to Brit's Pub, I believe it's called. Brit's Pub right there. and we're gonna give you the best day one report you could possibly hope for. Hey, so it's morning of day 2, Grand Prix Minneapolis, here with Mark, who of course made day 2 because this guy's a champ, just rocks it. I don't know, we learned some things yesterday about sealed. Didn't do so well, made some deck building errors I think, but I don't know, didn't have a great pool. It was okay, it was serviceable, but I mean, whatever. But then, so we ended up going 2-3 and had to drop. But then we played Modern the rest of the evening, and it was great. So met some fans, really nice to see them. Fans of the channel, fans of Nikachu. Played a bunch of weird Modern decks. Free win red running Eidolon of the Great Revel. That was kind of weird and fun. So that was a good time. And then of course pints afterwards were always good times too. Minneapolis is a fun city. So now we're getting ready for the PTQ this morning. It's M19 sealed again, so hopefully we get to learn a few things from that, or from yesterday I should say, and we're just gonna crush it today. And then, so step 1, win the PTQ. Step 2, we're gonna, I don't know, make red blue merfolk. We're gonna make merfolk and burn great again on the same day. So that's my plan. What do you think, Mark?
Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah, okay, see Mark's on board, so okay, so maybe I need to reevaluate my plan then, but we'll see how, we'll see how this goes.
Oh, big smile.
Wow. Okay, so Corey also made day 2, because he's like a champ, so, woo, yeah. So, I don't know, what was your deck all about yesterday?
Just blue-black, good stuff. A lot of flyers, Wind Raider Sphinx.
Sweet.
Drew a lot of cards.
Yeah, you said you faced an opponent with had one as well,
also
right?
Had one, and he took mine, and then I killed them both. So it was quite a crazy game. But yeah, I ended up I won my win and enter pretty well, and then we had to play like day 1 of day 2. Or round 1 of day 2 on day 1, sort of. It's kind of like
yeah, it was a weird system.
Like if you're like 6-2, you get to play another round.
Yeah.
And I ended up beating a guy with like basically my deck, but like all removal encounters and patient rebuilding.
Oh, man.
And the deck was just insane.
Which is a bomb in limited, right?
Insane, yeah.
Yeah.
But I had patient Chaos Wand on the sideboard, which
yeah, that's also a bomb in limited,
yeah,
right?
So that one's pretty good against
sealed.
those kind of decks.
Sweet. So you're 7-2 right now?
7-2.
Going into the draft. With
Yeah.
Is there anyone big at your table right now? I don't remember. Nobody you know of?
Nothing.
Okay,
Nobody I really
cool.
know.
And Mark's also checking out his competition, seeing who he's drafting against.
Scary looking people in there.
Well, what were one table away from Cedric Phillips. Is that right? That's okay. That's
He's
okay.
a pony.
That's okay. You're gonna end up. Oh wow! Good thing no one watches this channel. Okay, awesome. Well, you guys are gonna do great. I'm sure. I'm just in the PTQ, so I don't know. You guys can win. We'll win. We'll send everybody to win it. We'll send everybody from Winnipeg to the Pro Tour. Okay, sealed deck's pretty good, I think. Playing green, red, splashing black. I got some big creatures. I don't have any black removal, so like the black's a real light splash. I didn't get any common black removal, but I got a transmogrifying wand, a few 5/5 vigilance guys, a few things like that. It's okay. It's not amazing, but my fixing's really good. I'm playing like 3 different dual colored lands. It's really, really, really good. So that's really nice. I drew it of the cowl so I can ramp out big stuff. It's good. Round 1 we beat a mill deck.
Mill is a viable strategy in Limited again, which means I get to go to the pre-release on the weekend and I get to mill and I get to kill, which are the first and second greatest things in Magic.
Second and third greatest things in Magic, please.
He knew enough to counter my Reclamation Sage, so I couldn't. Ooh, there's Mark. Mark's doing well too, but we'll talk about him later. He doesn't want to lose his focus. He counted my reclamation sage, and I was one turn away from getting milled out. Luckily, we just got there in time, and my transmogrifying wand was like OP. It was just so OP. Oh, he also had switcheroo. That made that really, really hard. That was pretty tough. Steal my 5/5, give me back an 0/5 Surge Mare that I can't use the ability for, like, because I'm playing blue. That was rough, but yeah. So yeah, awesome. So we're 1-0 in the PTQ. We're good. We're doing it. We're gonna make Burn Folk great again. Also, in the sealed PTQ that I'm playing in is none other than GP winner and Burn Master Brandon Burton, here to talk with us a little bit about Modern Burn. This is a limited weekend, of course, but you know, hey, this channel is mostly about Modern and mostly about Burn. So, wondering, Brandon, do you have any thoughts on Modern Burn right now? I've found that like Hollow One and Humans, things like that, are kind of making it really hard to battle through in the meta.
They could be difficult, man.
Yeah.
Burn is in the best position right now.
That's what I've thought as well, yeah. Like, is there anything you've been trying out lately that maybe...
I've been trying Wild Machine from the back again.
Oh, really? Okay, nice. Like back when you won the won the Grand Prix with.
Yeah, that makes the deck more powerful, but worse in mid-range matchups.
Right, because they've got the fatal pushes now and things like that. It's a bit more susceptible to removal.
Yeah.
But do you think overall, like, that's sort of maybe...
I've liked it.
Nice. Are we doing like Atarka's commands again as well?
Yeah, Atarka's command's really good.
Nice. Okay, cool. Well, I tried that a couple of weeks ago, and I got kicked around by a couple of like Grixis decks and stuff, and I thought, no, like this was a bad idea. But well, hey, you're the Burn Master.
I'm not sure if it's good or not, but it's what I've been trying.
Well, it's one way to find out, right? You got to play it. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, that was sort of my question for you about how Burn is in the meta right now. Is there anything you want to elaborate on, or is that basically it?
There's so many decks in Modern. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Any deck can win a tournament.
You think Burn still can win a tournament, like a GP and things like that?
Yeah, any deck. There's like 20 decks that can win a Grand Prix.
That's fair, yeah. What about Merfolk? There's a lot of Merfolk players watching this channel.
I'm not sure if Merfolk can win a tournament.
Not sure about Merfolk, okay, well, hey, we've seen it before, LSV, all the pros love to kick Merfolk around, so Nikachu's trying to make Merfolk great again, but anyway, this is Brandon Burton. He says he's not so sure, so this has been Andrew, Day 2 Dryden with Grand Prix Burn Master Brandon Burton, and we're going to see how we do in this sealed PTQ. Are you registered for the next Pro Tour?
No, I'm not.
Oh, right, because you'd have to be in this, right? Yeah, okay, cool.
I'm not
all right, well, if I don't make it, probably won't. Maybe at least Brandon will make Burn again great on the Grand Prix stage.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, well, we're now 4 rounds into this PTQ. We're 2-2, so we're pretty sure we're out of top 8 contention. We can still win prizing, so that's good news. Still win 2 more games and get like a ton of prizing, I think, but I forget exactly what it is. But I think we're out of top 8 contention now. Round 3. Faced a Mardu colored deck. It was pretty good, had a lot of removal, had a lot of really evasive threats, had like a sort of a sacrifice theme to it with the vampires and flying creatures, so that was good. We were able to sort of grind them out. Luckily with some good removal, turned their flyers into oxen with the transmogrifying wand. And then round 4, faced this white-blue like aggro deck. It was just flyers and inspired charges, and game 1, the switcheroo was pretty bad. So you get an Omen Speaker, I take your like 5/5 creature, and so even though you play more creatures, they're all like 4/5s, and they can't attack into this 5/5 creature. Just like, oh my god, what's happening? Followed by like Angel of the Dawn or whatever. So now the 5/5 is like a 6/6 with Vigilance. It was just bad. It was so bad. And then game 2 got them down to 6 life, but they were able to double Inspired Charge. Not in the same turn, but Inspired Charge swinging for like 9, Inspired Charge swinging for like 9. It was it's kind of frustrating that I got aggroed out. My red-green deck got aggroed out by a white-blue deck, but it is what it is. So, guy was a good player. So, facing a lot of good players at this in these limited events. I won't lie. I've been pretty surprised. Yesterday, I lost games to people who are getting ready for the Pro Tour next week. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what's going on. I don't know what's happening with Mark. I know he lost round 3 of the draft. So, He's in the X3 bracket, but he's still in day 2. He's still drafting against some really good competition. So we'll see what's going on there when he's ready to give a recap. Oh, and I met Brandon Burton. That's really cool. Oh yeah, that was really neat meeting him. So hopefully he's doing well too. Well, the report for round 5 is going to be real short. So opponent threw down a Scar March Bloodletter on turn 3, I guess. Equipped it up again. And by that time we didn't have a removal spell that could deal with like a 6/6 flying trampler. So that was how game 1 went. Game 2, I had to mulligan down to 6, kept a 2-lander that had removal spells. Drew a 3rd land too late. Drew, had a couple, so they overloaded the removal spells, just smashed us to death. It was over real quick. Wasn't much of a game. I think I played like 2, maybe 3 spells. It was brutal. So, that was how round 5 went. So, one more round. We're just playing for purely prize tickets. Not very great. Kind of disappointing, but especially with a good start that we had. But it's why it's hard to make the Pro Tour. So we're here at Prix Minneapolis, and I'm here with John, who's a viewer of the channel. You play Merfolk as well, or I don't remember. How'd you start with it?
No, I play Burn.
Burn, okay, cool. No, that's good. Hey, that's why I'm the vlog. Nikachu's not here, all right? So no more Merfolk players. We won't talk to them. Okay, but you play Abzan Company, I think.
Abzan Company and Mardu Pyramids are my 2 main decks. I just have Burn as a.
That's okay. I ran into Brandon Burton earlier. He won the GP last year with. Yeah, cool. He thinks Burn's not really super well positioned right now, but he's actually moving back to like Wild Nacatls. Is that like one of the reasons you've not done Burn lately? You've been doing more Abzan, like
I just find it more fun. I played Burn a little bit. I kind of thought it was. I just hated getting screwed by my just drawing lands.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. Yeah, well, I moved to 19 lands lately because of that too. But hey, you're here at GP Minneapolis. You having a good time?
I'm having a great time.
You've been playing a lot of Modern, or what are you playing?
Yeah, I've been grinding Modern side events the whole weekend.
Nice, cool. That's pretty awesome. And you're doing well?
Yeah, I've gone 2-1 in most of them.
Okay.
2-0 and a draw.
Sweet.
The other, so.
All right. Well, do you have like a local game store or anyone you want to say hey to?
World of Games in Lakeville, Minnesota.
World of Games. Okay, cool. Well, this is John, Andrew, Day 2 Dryden here at GP Minneapolis. So PTQ's done. Didn't do so well. Only went 2-4 after starting out 2-1. Kind of disappointing, but honestly, I deserved it. And I'm not gonna be like, I'm like this big, like horrible narrative about being miserable or whatever. But I didn't make great plays. I was tired, and a lot of the time what was happening is I was making bad plays and passing the turn, and it's competitive REL. As soon as I like passed the turn, I realized it. There were times when I wasn't spending my mana as efficiently as I should have. Like I'm not super familiar with the cards because they're like standard, like new set cards, but I was just tired and not making good plays, and it's what happens in Magic. Magic's a hard game. There's variance to begin with, and if you don't play well, you're not going to win. That's you might get matched up against a couple players who aren't as good as you, and you can sort of win through some card strength. I didn't have any bombs. I didn't really play super well. So unfortunately, that didn't go well for me today. But still had fun playing Modern yesterday. I'm never going to play M19 Sealed again. Like, when am I going to do this? So there's that. I can say I have a little bit of experience there. Mark, however, is doing amazing. He is doing great. He's in round 15 right now. He is, what is he? He's X-3. So if he wins this round, he'll be 12-3. For someone who's like never really like drafted at like a super high level, like competitively, I don't think he's ever been in a high level competitive draft. Like, the guy's insane. Like, Mark Coco Klusa is like one of the best natural Magic talents ever that I've ever met. It's insane. So good for him. We're going to hear more about his day yesterday and today, probably on the drive home. So that'll be good, because we need some feel goods after this weekend. But this has been GP Minneapolis. We're not going home with any value. I played 4 rounds of Modern and won 10 packs of Magic. That's about it. So, oh well. Other than that, though, we had a lot of fun. Minneapolis is always a great town. So, that's my tournament report.